Welcome to another Mad Hatter review. It's late, okay? It's very, very late. Late night hattering, late night moonlighting with the Hatter. Okay, remember the show Moonlighting? Some walk the night. Yeah, I'm old. Anyway, there's all this talk about layers. Okay, layers are the hot thing. Sewer layers, turtle layers. What's going on with layers? So I had to do this. Okay, I saw this at Target. I've been hesitating for a while, but I was like, you know what? With all this talk, why don't we take a look at this? The Mutant Mayhem Ninja Turtle Lair. It's $80. That's a mere bag of shells, you know? No, it's obviously $80 is still a hit, but this is a lot. This is pretty big, or it feels pretty big for $80, but there's only one way to tell, is we're going to open this up and we're going to see what this sewer layer is really all about. You know, there are people that would say that I may be too old to review this sewer layer playset, but you know what? I am reviewing this with a special guest. My inner child. Special inner child guest. Very controversial topic. I will say that when I'm reviewing these Mutant Mayhem figures or playsets or anything from the Mutant Mayhem line, I am reviewing these things in the context of what they are, which is a toy that is made for kids, but also adults can pick them up. I obviously am not going to compare this to, let's say, the NECA Turtle Layer. That's not a fair comparison, but you can still judge this in the context of what this is. Although it does say, where was it? Adult assembly required, okay? Aha, not so smart now, huh, kid? You need me. The thing I'm most interested in, okay, as I ponder this, is can this have any crossplay? And what I mean by that is, can this sewer layer work as a backdrop for maybe not just the Mutant Mayhem line, maybe the NECA line, maybe the Best Action line? I don't know. I want to see what this feels like, maybe with some other lines. Obviously, this is meant for Mutant Mayhem, but I don't know. I want to check it out. I want to open it up and see just what we're talking about. How much do you get for $80? Why am I Italian all of a sudden with the, hey, what's going on? Sewer layers are the talk of the town, and I was like, how can I keep going with this turtle loving channel without going over this thing? So yeah, let's do that. So this is the front of the box right here. 20 plus features, 3 areas of play. You get the sewer layer playset, home sweet sewer home, and then all the stuff, all the warnings and all that. And then look at all the fun you could possibly have, okay? Can I have all of this fun? What's the ages here? Look at this kid. This kid, I don't know, he might be 23 years old. I have no idea, okay? On the side of the box, you get all kinds of, like, I don't know, fun things that you can do. And you get this right here, okay? More fun that you can have right there. And then here's the back of the box. And the back of the box has all of these features, okay? Let's read them off. 20 plus features. Zip line attack. Ooze ball rolling attack, sewer pipe surprise, toilet elevator, basketball attack, swing down surprise, payphone, periscope. Kids are like, yeah, payphones are so much fun. Drop down staircase, dojo training area with weapons rack, chandelier attack. Okay, remember the song Chandelier? I want to swing off that. Bench press, launcher, hidden vault entrance, secret slide, swing and ladder, secret sewer entrance, multiple playset configurations, and much more. Cat sifting back there. And on that note, let's open this sucker up and let's take a look at the sewer layer playset. I will see you there. All right, here we go. I can't even get this whole thing in the shot. So this is not where it's going to live, but I kind of put it on this end table. And here it is, the Mutant Mayhem sewer layer playset. And I have to say, this thing is very impressive, especially for, $80? Lot of presents here, tons of stuff that's going on here. It took forever to put this thing together. When they say an adult needs to put this together, they freaking mean it, okay? So what I want to do is let me just take you quickly through some of the highlights. So you got this end piece right here. Now this kind of floats out or floats back in. You see where there's that little hole right there? You can kind of pop this thing back in and have it just kind of be closer to the sewer layer, but then you don't really get this zip line action that's happening here. Okay, there's a whole zip line feature you can have fun with, but if it's spread out like this, it's about 29 inches in width and 29 in height from the top of the peak where the Superfly wing is, and it's like about like, I don't know, a foot in depth or something like that, maybe a little less than that. You got this piece that floats out right here with this railroad track that you can actually extend, and I'll show you guys that. Then you have some stickers here. This clock is a sticker, Subway is a sticker. You can get this right here on the other side. I like that. 42nd Street Station with these stairs. These stairs are an action feature, by the way. If you press the button right here, they just kind of like drop down. It's okay, okay? It's not the greatest action feature, but then you have this backdrop, and this backdrop is really cool. It's super colorful. You got Superfly coming at you, and he's dropping some ooze, and you can drop ooze into this thing right here. It does come with some ooze, and that ooze can come right out, and then it can it can land on the ground, or if you turn this table over, it can act as like an ooze receptacle, but more on that in a second. So you get all this ooze dripping down New York City. You get Ray Fillet, you get, was it Napoleon? I forgot which frog that was. And then you get Wingnut over there. And then this stuff right here, you get the Mondo Gecko right here, and this folds right here, and it folds against this electrical pole right here, which is cool. And that's also where you can hook the zip line on there. And this is really nice. I mean, it's got kind of like a wood texture. If you look, it needs a little bit of paint if you really want to bring it out, but you can go right down to the barber shop. Ice Cube's in there waiting. Maybe they did that because of the Superfly connection. I have no idea, but you get the no parking right here, and there's a grate, and this grate opens. Okay, this is the zip line. You can ignore that. And then right here, you get, I don't know, what is this, like City Hall or something? You can't fight City Hall? I have no idea. But then you get Leo in front of the payphone, and this payphone actually turns because it's attached to this like periscope right here. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool payphone. The payphone does not come out, it's just in there, but you can see the other side of it right here. And then this lifts up, and you can see the turtles are forever watching you right there. There you go. Let me just focus. Let me go ahead and close that. Leonardo looks like he's just drunk on the steps of a City Hall or whatever. And then you get this railroad track, and then this goes right to this sewer manhole cover, and you can lift this as well. Yeah, it's got a little thing on there. There's a ladder, and then down here is where all the sewer stuff is. This porta potty right here, Sal's porta potty, and that opens up right here. You got to take a shit, you get into Sal's porta potty, and this porta potty also lifts up. There's a lever right here, and you can lift this up. Get a little elevator porta potty action. Boom, there you go. And the turtles can then pop out of there, and they got their own porta potty elevator. I think this might be my first porta potty for my action figures, so that's pretty cool. So I drop this sucker back down, and then right here there is a vault, okay? And this vault can open up. It opens that way, and there's just darkness behind there, but you can close the vault, and you can spin that wheel, and then you got this hanging light right here. And this hanging light is actually an action feature because you can drop this down with this red button right here. So if I hit this red button, it drops down like that. There you go. And if you turn this little knob right here, you can just bring it right back up. There's the periscope, okay? And then you could see like Donatello was checking out all the things that were up in City Hall, and this moves and is attached to the payphone. Then past this pillar, you got all these hooks right here, and on the hooks you got a punching bag, and then you got the body punching bag, body bag, whatever you want. I forgot what that thing is called, but you got that right there. And then right here, Raphael working out with this tire weight contraption, okay, getting yoked like in prison. And he does have a weight bench, which I like. Okay, this might be my first weight bench, and this weight bench also has an action feature, but it's not that great. It's like basically just a catapult. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, it's it's basically that. It's not that unimpressive move that I did is actually not that far from what they want you to do. Check this out right here. It's basically like sit turtle on bench, seat with arms raised, and place barbells and press down hard on end of bench. It's a makeshift catapult where you just slam it with your fist. So I'm not gonna do that and have the figure go flying across the room. But yeah, there you go. It also has this basketball hoop right here. And I kind of like that. They can you can have a little scene here. They're playing basketball. Maybe I get that basketball Mikey that who is it? Super 7 comes out with. This is like another action feature where they want you to take this ball and like have it like roll right down here, and then this extends. sense, okay? I'm not going to do that because that really doesn't entertain me very much, but it's there as an action feature, so there you go. All right, and Leo swinging on the zip line is also an action feature. I haven't done this yet, but I have him all primed and ready. He's on the zip line, ready to go. Let's go. Maiden voyage of the zip line. Let's see it in action. All right, he made it halfway. Amazing. Also comes with this packet of ooze, okay? And you put the ooze into this ball, and then what you can do is you can pop it up here, and then all the ooze moves down right to this this table. I don't know, should I do it? I feel like this is like a waste because then you got to wash this stuff out and you don't have any ooze, but what else am I going to use the ooze for? You know what? Fuck it, I'm going to do it. Drop it in here. Here we go. Ah! Look at that. Ooze, and now it should be coming out of the bottom right now. If I did this right. Come on, let's go. Let's go, ooze at the bottom. Why are you not doing this? This stuff is super thick and it pours out very, very slow. It's like that you guys remember that Heinz ketchup commercial where the guy has it on the, oh, it's all out. All right, it's gonna come through to the bottom right here. Let's go ooze. This could be like a betting game. You and your buddies just time it and you all take bets how long it's gonna take. All right, let's, oh, there you go. Look at the ooze. Oh my God, it's all slimy. Ah. Look at that wonderful ooze just transforming all kinds of mutants, just drops directly into that table. Oh my God, it's so gross. It's like, there you go. That's it. That's what, I got my money's worth. Now, we all know that these guys are going to look good with your Mutant Mayhem figures, but if you're kind of like me, you're wondering, hey, can you get a little cross-play here? Can you put some other Ninja Turtles on here, and will they look good? I don't know. There might be a way to find out, though. Here's what some best action figures look like inside the Turtle Sewer Lair for Mutant Mayhem. I don't know. Do they look good? I can't tell. I guess they look good in front of the vault, but I'm wondering if this might be too weird because this is all kind of like small. Like the perspective on this is what this is about. So if you get Raphael here, yeah, I don't know. It's there's a perspective thing happening, but that happens in like a lot of play sets. But I feel like if you put a few guys on there, you might be okay with it. I don't have a lot of best action Ninja Turtles. These are the ones that I like the most, so I got them. But yeah, you can tell, you could see what they look like there. And here's a Super 7 inside the Mutant Mayhem Turtle Lair. I think this looks all right. The colors really pop. Again, it's like perspective is going to be kind of a thing. Like if you put like this weight bench like next to Donatello, it's going to be like, what the hell is that thing? It looks like a footstool. But if you just sort of look at it like just kind of an overall aesthetic with the colors and everything, then I think it might be cool. Here's a setup with a lot of NECA cartoon figures. There's also Super 7 Metalhead over there, but mostly NECA Super 7 cartoon. And you know what? Perspective be damned. I like this. It actually fits pretty well, okay? In no way am I saying this is any kind of a replacement for like that sewer layer or anything like that, even though the price is controversial. This is more about what this Mutant Mayhem can fit with. And, you know, cartoon colors are cartoon colors. Mutant Mayhem is technically a cartoon. And I think the coloring works really well with these. I mean, you know, perspective is a tough thing sometimes with playsets. Even that Cat's Lair playset, the perspective on that is off because if you were to make it like in true scale with like, let's say those Thundercats, it would be just too big. So it's not uncommon for things to be kind of like truncated that way. And that's fine by me. This actually looks really good. I'm going to be honest. If you are just thinking that maybe you want a backdrop for your figures, even if, let's say you're not into Mutant Mayhem, but you're into like kind of like cartoon NECA stuff, and maybe you want to vary it up a little bit, this works really well. Look, the sewers are very large and very vast. Who's to say that this is not just a piece of the sewer layer that, you know, maybe they don't show that often. And I do love this rolling subway piece as well. Am I happy with my purchase? Yeah, I'm going to treat this like I treat the multi-level street scene by NECA, okay? It's just going to be a place where I put some action figures, and especially these more colorful ones like Muckman. I think he goes really well with stuff like this. For the price and for what you get and all the colors and the backdrop and this and that, it's nice. I like it, man. I didn't think I would like it this much, but once I put the the NECA figures on there, it just kind of came to life. Now, it's like a chicken or an egg? Is it the NECA figures that are bringing this to life, or is it the playset that's enhancing the figures? I don't know, but I like them together, so I'm going to keep them together. I'm not going to keep them in this spot. I'm going to move them somewhere, but I think this is really cool. So that's it. This is my the official Sewer Lair Mutant Mayhem playset review. Okay, a lot of people have been asking me for this one, and again, I got to say, this is not in lieu of what NECA is doing. That is a completely different ball game. But if you just want like treat this like a cool backdrop with a lot of like nooks and crannies and things. And by the way, I just kind of splashed them in here. You can obviously have fun with them. There's some punching bags. Oh, there's this guy right here. I forget his name. He's in the in the porta potty. And yeah, there's all sorts of places. You can put a Baxter Stockman on top of that, on top of there. Right here, you get some Spider-Man action. So there's lots of stuff to do here. So is it worth the $80? I think it is. You get a lot for the $80. Set aside like 2 hours to put this together. I think you're going to be good as gold. Does my inner child love this? I think he's saying that he does love it. Okay, so we are in agreement. First Mad Hatter plus inner child review. I think this is a success. Mutant Mayhem Sewer Lair playset. I think this is pretty common. I think you can get this pretty much everywhere. I see this in stores a lot, but maybe if they're not in stores, you can get it on the Target app. And that is all. Let me know what you guys think of the Mutant Mayhem Sewer Lair playset. And that is all. See you next time. Bye-bye.